Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Jean Jacques. I am in the real estate, insurance, and finance industry. Thank you guys for being here. So, guys, I don't want to delay this any further. I want to get into, what exactly I'll be talking about. Guys, today it's a really special topic, which is life insurance. So many folks that's out there getting hurt behind not knowing the right and proper type of life insurance, which is why I'm making this video, because I want to explain to you guys and segment exactly what life insurance really is, so you'll know how to not get yourself caught up and tangled up in the wrong policy. Exactly. Because they are not all the same. I will be going over various different types of life insurance policies. Now, I want you guys to comment. Don't get me wrong. I want you guys to comment. Let me know what you guys are feeling. Let me know what's going on so that I could keep making them. Okay? Because I want you guys to engage with me. I'm going to make series of videos regarding different types of life insurance, and I'm gonna make part 1, 2, and so on and so forth till I completely finish every single one of them. So bear with me, stay tuned, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to thumbs it up for me, destroy the like button. If this is your first time here, definitely subscribe. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for being here. If this is your returning cycle, thank you. I appreciate you, and you are welcome always. Thank you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So we are here. As I mentioned earlier, I am in the real estate, insurance, and finance industry. So, but since this is life insurance we're about to talk about, this is one way that I'll be able to help you if you ever have any question. All you have to do is I'll be putting this link down below for you guys. All right, in the description, I'll be putting the link down below. So all you gotta do is click on this link, and all you gotta do is fill this out, and then it'll come right back to me, and I'll be able to assist you guys. All right. And for as far as real estate, if you guys ever need any assistance with real estate, whatever that questions that you guys may have, whatever is in your mind, whatever's going on, just you'll do the same thing. I'll be putting that link down below for you guys. And all you gotta do is fill this little portion out, just like the one before, and I'll get right back to you guys. As you guys know, this channel is up for membership, of course. And if you feel the need to participate in a membership, you could click onto this join button, which is right here, just like this. Once you click onto the join button, oops, excuse me, and you'll come up to this page. Wait, hold on. There we go. I wanted to pause this for a second. Then you could choose the level that you feel comfortable for you, based on whatever that you wanna subscribe to. All right. So now, guys, why don't we move on to what we'll be discussing today, which is life insurance. Now we're gonna get into exactly what life insurance really is, and exactly how to depart them from the one that you really want and need from the one that's not really going to be as much as beneficial to you. Because don't get me wrong, they each have their own benefits. So we are here, guys. Let's talk about life insurance, because like I mentioned, I want you guys to get the full understanding about life insurance. The one thing is, I really, really, really would appreciate is for you guys to comment down below. Let me know, your thought on the video, so I could keep making them, because I'm gonna make them in sequences. So you guys could definitely get the benefits. So I don't want them to be extremely long to where you guys can't follow, and then there might be some information that you guys actually missed out on. So give me one second, guys. Let's get a little bit of air in here. There we go. So yes, I don't want you guys to not get the full information with regards to life insurance. I'm going to make these things in sequence so that you guys can get the full benefits, the full value, and exactly what life insurance is, and how to best protect yourself, and what's the right policy for you and your family, and what's the best route to go. There's so many different types, so many different variations of life insurance, which is why I want you guys to get the full value of this. It's not one type. There's so many different types. You guys, if you watch this till the end of every sequence, and if you comment, you'll get to see every single one of them. And don't forget, guys, don't forget, as I mentioned, to definitely help me destroy the like button. Help me destroy the like button. Share this with your friends, your family, so that they could also get the understanding, if themselves they don't get the full understanding what is life insurance is all about. All right. So here's the thing. Who needs life insurance the most is the one thing that we should be looking at. So that's a topic that we're gonna develop. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna keep going into in depth about. All right. We're gonna keep going over it, so you guys can get the full value as we go on throughout the whole video. So, which is something that, like I mentioned, I want you guys to really get the full explanation, the full story behind life insurance. Okay. So as you guys can see here, as it states, what is life insurance? You know what I mean? What is life insurance? Is life insurance is something that, it is just anybody could get it, which yes, anybody within great health could get it. But however, it is a contract. It is a contract between the insurer and the insured. So I'm gonna read this little portion to you guys real quick so that you guys can really get the understanding, because let me tell you something, and let me tell you something. It's not that you guys cannot pause the video to read this. I just feel like sometimes if somebody else reads something, it might just be, it might not be. I don't know. Depends on the person. It might be a little bit easier, and it might be a little bit more understandable. All right. So life insurance is a contract between the insurer and a policyholder, in which the insurer guarantees payment of death benefit to the named beneficiary when the insured dies. The insurance company promises a death benefit in exchange for premium paid by a policyholder. Now, let me explain this a little bit more. Let me dive into it, because I want you guys to really know, because there's a lot of lingo in here. There's a lot of, words that some folks might not be familiar with. And, let me get that to be clarified. So, life insurance is a contract, just as it states, right? It's a contract. It's a contract between the insurer. Now, who is the insurer? And who is a policyholder? So let's start with that. Insurer is the insurance company. You entering into a contract with them, a binding contract. So it's not like you meet Smith down the street or Joe down the street, and then you just shake hand and say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna give you this, and later on you're gonna give me that. No, it's a legal binding contract you enter to, and with the insurance company and yourself, which is the policy holder. Okay. In which the insurer guarantees payment of a death benefit, meaning that when you sign up for the policy at first, whether it's $20,000, whether it's 100,000, whether it's 200,000, $1 million of coverage, the coverage meaning that the amount of death benefit, right? So they are guaranteed, they are on the hook. It's like you fishing, guys. It's like you fishing and you caught a fish, right? So the insurance company is on the hook for that death benefit to the named beneficiary, which is the person that you chose when you signing up for this, right? When you're signing up for this, you're gonna choose someone as the beneficiary. You don't have to, but it's very important that you do have someone. It's very important. So that person will be receiving the payment, which is the death benefit. A lot of people don't like to talk about death. Listen, I don't know why. We all know at some point we're gonna die. Why not prepare for it? All right, let's prepare for it. We know at some point in our lives it's gonna end. And let's prepare for it. Let's prepare for it the right way. So that's what that means. When the insured died. So just as the thing says, life insurance is a contract between you and the insurance company, and the insurance company is on the hook. They are on the hook because it's a binding contract, right? It's a binding contract. They are on the hook to pay the death benefit payment to the named beneficiary. All right. So that's exactly what it is. A contract is a promise of an exchange for something else. So they're giving all that up. So what that means, then you guys are giving something up too, because it is a contract. So, and that note, you guys are giving up the premium. It's not for free. Of course, you guys know that already. It's not for free. The premium is what keeps this contract going. However, the insurance company cannot, cancel the contract on you unless there's certain things which we'll get to talk about later on. However, you, on the other hand, if you stop making payments, you will automatically cancel the payment and cancel the contract at a period of time. So you got to be very careful with that. I tell folks all the time, listen, let's take this serious because this is very serious. This is not something that you want to play with, right? So let's take this serious. You don't want to start making payments, and the next thing you know, you can't. You stop making your payments, or for whatever the reason is, you're gonna lose out. Okay, you're gonna lose out. Just so you know that. So that's exactly what that is. So, you know, you make your premiums. As long as you keep making your premiums, the insurance company will honor their part of the contract, which is, to guarantee that payment of a death benefit. But you, on the other hand, you need to also make sure that you guarantee your premium, your payment, so that the policy keeps on going. All right, because I don't want you to get confused about anything, about any one of those things. So, guys, let's look at some key takeaways, right? Let's look at some key things, some key components, some key stuff about life insurance, some things to really dive into, some things to really look into, because each one of those is very important. And like I said, guys, comment down below. Help me destroy the like button for YouTube algorithm. I know you guys is very powerful in destroying the like button. Help me destroy the like button. Don't forget to comment down below because I need to know how to help you and how to best communicate with you. Comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling. All right. So let's look at the first one. Life insurance is a legal binding contract. Exactly. Just as we stated before, life insurance is a legal binding contract. It's a legal binding contract between you, the insured, and the insurer. So, which means that between you, the policyholder, and the insurance company, it's a legal binding contract. For the contract to be enforced, the life insurance application must accurately disclose the insured past and current health condition and high risk activities. Guys, this is very important. Let me tell you something. This is something that should be dead on accurate. You do not want to play with this. You do not want to play with that part because here's the reason why. If you wind up playing with that part, not that I'm saying, no one is going to lie. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, though, if mistakenly not disclose something to the insurance company, at the end, your claim might be forfeited. Meaning that if you know you have some high risk activities that you do, bungee jumping, skydiving, crazy things like that, jumping off bridge, parachuting, whatever crazy things you do, riding motorcycle and doing stunts, they need to know these things. Don't forget, they are on the hook. They are on the hook. You have caught them. You went fishing and you caught them. So they are on the hook for this lump sum payment to the name beneficiary. So they are on the actual hook, guys. So you need to be, disclose everything completely and fully, especially about your health, your current and past health. Listen, that is so crucial. You do not want to miss something like that. Okay, you do not want to miss something like that. You need to be, accurately disclose everything and tell them everything that they need to know so that you could actually get the right thing so you can get the proper help that you need. At the end of the day, we are helping. We are helping folks. We're helping folks to secure their family. We're helping folks to secure their lives. We're helping folks to secure their homes, their assets, their kids' college. There's a lot that, life insurance help folks with. So here's the next one. For a life insurance policy to remain in force, the policy holder must pay a single premium upfront or pay regular premium over time. Guys, this is what this means. Some policies that you could literally say, you know what, I have the cash, it's sitting here, and I'm not doing anything with it. Why don't I just pay for this thing and let it do what it does best and secure myself and my family? Hey, more power to you. Do it. definitely do it. That's perfect. Some folks may say, you know what? I have the cash, I have the funding sitting here, but at the same time, I like to hold on to my money. I like to, take control and hold on to my money and say, you know what, I'll pay you every month, or automatic withdrawal without no complication, without no problem, no hassle, not losing any kind of sleep. I'm very responsible, so you know what, every month you'll get your premium over a certain period of time. That's very important. Over period of time. Listen, it's up to the individual. Some folks likes for things to carry on. Some folks likes for things to be done at a specific time frame, to be completely finished. So hey, if you one of those folks, whichever that you are, whichever one that you are, you'll be able to get assistance. So it's not like one, cookie cutter and that's it. One shoe fits all. No, whichever one that you are, we'll be able to deal with that. So when the insured dies, the policy named beneficiary will receive the policy face value or death benefit. Very important. Meaning that your death benefit grows over time. Whatever that you signed up for, let's just say you signed up for $100,000 or $1 million of life insurance policy, all right? Coverage, excuse me, life insurance coverage. So over time, say within a 10-year span, this is gonna grow. It's gonna grow. It might be 1.5. It might be, whatever that it grows into. So that becomes the death benefit at that point. Okay, so that's exactly what that means, which is why I said it's very important. It's very important to have a beneficiary. It's very important to know what's the face value, what's the amount of insurance that will take care of your family just if something were to ever happen, or you never know, to enjoy life later on. Because it's not just all death, death, death. That's why it says life insurance. It's not death insurance, it's life insurance. So, there's both sides of the coin. All right. So let's move on for a quick second, guys. So term life insurance policies expire after a certain number of years. Permanent life insurance policies remain active until insured dies, stop paying premium, or surrender the policy. Okay, as if you guys have been watching my videos, I've made videos on term life insurance. I've made videos on permanent life insurance. Life insurance is divided into two sides of the road. All right, two-way street. We have term, we have whole life, which is permanent, or we have term and we have permanent. Let's look at it that way. Let's forget about whole life, because whole life is a type of life insurance. So you have term, you have permanent. Okay, so that's what we're gonna look at. Here's the other part. So for the policy to remain active until the insurance, okay, so now we talking about, remember earlier I said, you, on the other hand, could cancel that policy if you stop making payments, in which, you lose the payments that you've put into it, or if there's cash value into it, that's for another topic. Let's move on. I'll explain to that part later. That will come down the road. Don't worry, guys. That part will come down the road. All right. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. It will come down the road. Okay. But if you just notice, if you stop making payments or surrender the policy, you'll no longer have a policy. Okay. Life insurance policy is only as good as the financial strength of the company that issues it. State guarantees funds may pay claims if the insured can't. Okay, that's super important. Based on the company, that determine the company's strength and the life insurance policy strength, how good it is, how best it is, how great it is, that determines it. So if you have a strong company, like let's say for an example, Mass Mutual is a very strong company. It's the number one leading company. I'm sorry guys, I'm not saying that because I am with Mass Mutual. I represent many different other carriers that's out there. Don't get me wrong, but truth be told, it's the number one company out there. You don't want me to lie to you, right? So the strength of that company determines their policy. So meaning that, here's what I'm trying to say. That policy in a different category than most others. Okay? That separates, the boys from the men, or the men's from the boys, however you want to put it. That separates that, compared to, if I'm not gonna we're not here to talk about companies, compared to If you have a different company that's not so strong, that's not so great of a company, your policy is not going to be such a great policy. It's not going to be such a great holding policy. That's just facts. That's just how it is. You know, which is why not every company is for everyone. That part is true. Not every policy is for everyone. That's superly important, because when choosing life insurance, you need to know what are the grading of the companies. So that's something that is super important. All right. So now, guys, we're gonna move into the slide. We're gonna move into the slide so we can start diving in into life insurance a little bit more. Into getting into who should buy life insurance, who should not buy life insurance, and so forth and so on. Personally, if you ask me, everybody should have life insurance. You should not go without having life insurance. That should be a crime to go on without having life insurance. It should just be a crime. There should be a law, against that. So if you do not have life insurance, it's something that you must have. All right. So what? Let's go into that for a little bit. Okay. Life insurance provide financial support to surviving dependents or other beneficiaries after the death of the insured. Here are some examples of people who may need life insurance. I didn't say, here's all some example of some people that may want. I said need, which means this should be a need for everyone. All right. Like just as I just read, this provide financial support to a surviving dependent. So therefore, if you have children, if your husband depend on your income, if your wife depend on your income, if your income is needed for the household to be properly function, listen, you should not even be thinking about it. The only thing you should be saying is where and how can I get life insurance? Which at that point, hopefully, you know, after watching this video, you say, let me give this guy a call to see exactly what he's talking about, to see how he can help me. All right. So here's a couple of things. All right. Parents with minor children, just as I mentioned before, if you have minor children, you need life insurance. You need life insurance to carry on for your children. Whether it's going to be for daycare costs, whether it's going to be for college sake, whether it's going to be for to pay off the mortgage so that they have a safe roof. There's many different ways, many different avenues that could be used for. So if a parent dies, excuse me, if a parent dies, the loss of his or her income or caregiving skills could create a financial hardship, meaning that when people die, it's a hardship already. You just lost a loved one. You just lost someone. Let's really, let's really think about that. Let's try to take life insurance out of the equation for a second, just for a brief second. All right, when somebody passed away, it's already a hardship. It's already a hardship on the family. It's already, trauma on the family, whether it's to the husband, the kids, their parents. Somebody's gone. You're never gonna bring them back. The last thing you will need is to go through financial hardship. On top of that, physical and emotional hardship, that mental hardship of someone that you was just with that person and now they're no longer here. So that's tough. That's tough on any family as it is already. All right. So parents with special need children. So if you have adult children that have special needs and you need to care for them so that they could continuously to receive the proper care that they used to get, they are customary to, you need life insurance. I'm gonna read this for you guys. All right, for children who requires lifelong care and will never be self-sufficient, life insurance can make sure their needs will be met after their parents passed away. Just as I just stated, if you have a special need child or special need children, listen, life insurance is a great tool to have to help offset, some of that pain that child number one is going to go through of not having you, and number two, that child will also be a little bit, better knowing that they won't have to worry about, their continuously to get their needs that they used to get, that they used to normally get. Okay. So, adults who own properties together, all right? Meaning that if my wife and I own properties, right? And, we got our business going on, we got things going on. Yes, You best believe we better have life insurance, because reason being, if one of us happens to say, hey, goodbye, guess what? Catastrophic is at the front door. So therefore, if you and your spouse own properties, own things together, you got a business going on, and you rely on that person, or if you guys are just not, if you guys are just partners in a business, you need life insurance. Yes, you need life insurance. All right. So married or not, just as I just mentioned, married or not, you're still gonna need it, whether you are married or not. If the death of one adult would mean that the other could no longer afford loan payments, upkeep, and taxes on the property, life insurance may be a good idea. Not maybe, life insurance is a good idea. Reason being, because that person is gone and you can no longer do what you normally used to do. So therefore, you need that funding. You need that cash to keep things afloat for you. You need that cash to keep things going. So yes, life insurance is a great way for you to keep yourself sustained and keep everything going while you are grieving. You don't need to be grieving about that person, and also about your bills, and also about your business and how you're going to keep things above water. That would not be the right way to go. All right? Adult parents who wants to leave money to adult children who provide daycare. Perfect. Listen, if let's say your kid's been taking care of you, you've been ill, but however you had your life insurance set up, you had things already in place, and eh, eh, you want to leave something behind for them, and you feel like, what, I would like to leave some money behind for them for all the time that they have taken out of their life to take care of me, all the time that they have taken out to, and sacrifice to help me. So, I'm going to leave them a little something, something, there's nothing wrong with that. So, many adult children sacrifice by taking time off to care for elderly parents who needs help. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. So, guess what? If you feel that's you and that's where you need to be, you want to leave something to your kids, but you just don't have it right then and there, or you need this funding so, you can continuously get your care, and you feel like, what, but I could also subsidize this and pay for life insurance. Hey, why not? Do it. It's definitely a great way. Listen, guys, life insurance is the easiest way for, if something were to go wrong, to not let your family be in financial burden. So take advantage of it if you can at this moment now, because this is the perfect time to take advantage of something like that. All right. So this goes on. Who should buy life insurance? This goes on. All right. So wealthy families who expect to own estate taxes. So therefore, meaning that if let me close this because now the rain's coming down. There we go. All right. So listen, guys. If you have money, you have a lot of money, you're a wealthy person, and you're gonna have estate taxes. Life insurance might be a way to go. Okay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, wealthy people look at life insurance in a different way. With some other folk, hey, we all wealthy in the name of in the name of Jesus, and in the name of hard working. We all wealthy as long as we got our health, right? So now here's the thing, guys. Life insurance could help provide funding to cover taxes and keep a full value of your estate. Okay, so that's something to take advantage of. Just something to take advantage of. Listen, that's a beautiful thing. I love it. Family who cannot afford burial or funeral expenses, if you know you're not going to be able to afford a burial expense, and you're going to leave your family, hanging out there, to do what are those things, GoFundMe pages, doing dinners and all these things, and everybody scrapping around calling Uncle John and Aunt Mary and Uncle Tom and Auntie Susie, and calling Grandma and Grandpa and calling the next cousin. Listen, a small life insurance policy cannot hurt you. If anything, you're gonna be remembered as somebody that take care of life and somebody that is very responsible. A small life insurance policy can provide funds to honor a loved one's passing. That's exactly what you'll be doing. You can get a big policy, get a small policy. There's nothing wrong with that. It's your own. It's your policy. You get it as big as you want, as small as you want. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. So be sure to get your life insurance in order. Be sure to get it intact, and don't use that excuse. Hey, listen, I can't afford it. You don't even know how much it costs yet, or how somebody can help you. Let somebody help you. All right. Like I said, I'll be putting links down below. So click on the links. Let me know how I can help you. So businesses with key employees, if you out there, you own a business, you know that if you lose this person, you cannot afford to lose that person, and for this business to not suffer a big hit, a major, tremendous hit, meaning that that person is very crucial to your practice. That person is very crucial to your business. It'll take time for you to get someone like that person again. It'll take time for you to find someone and groom them into the way that person was. It'll take money and effort. Therefore, you need life insurance. All right. Business key. This is key person insurance. All right. So meaning that if the death of a key employee, such as CEO, or listen, you name your business, you know your business best, all right, would create a severe financial hardship for a firm. That firm may have an insurable interest that will allow it to purchase a life insurance policy on that employee, meaning that if that person is very is crucial to your practice, you might have an insurable interest, meaning that you have an interest of them living. You don't want that person to die. And if they do, oh my God, what am I going to do? So, yes, you're going to need life insurance. So, guys, listen, this is very serious. Stay on, and I'm going to keep making them sequences. I'm going to keep making them and so that you guys can continuously to see them. Comment down below, definitely comment down below, so you can let me know how I could best to assist you, so I could keep making these videos. I'm gonna make the next one for you guys. I need you guys to comment. I need for you guys to let me know how you guys are feeling and how you guys are going about this, and how, if this is helpful for you guys. Just let me know if it's helpful, if the information is good for you guys, so that I can continue to make them. Okay. All right. So now with that, guys, watch out for the next video. Now that you guys have watched the video till the end, thank you. I definitely appreciate you guys. Don't forget, if this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and destroy the like button. And don't forget to set the notification bell so that you continuously to get update whenever they come out. All right. And if you are a returning watcher, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Definitely appreciate your support. I appreciate everything that you have been doing as far as watching and commenting.